keep everything in front of me, I make the tackle for a short gain, I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Penix on third down. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. Running down the left side. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Robinson. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal. From the shotgun, Penix. Flushed out now to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Here he goes, third and long. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Mayfield with a blitz coming. Buys time, rolling right. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds on a rough first down effort there. They're going to lose at least a few.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to take him off at across midfield there at the opposing 45. That one has him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Working inside the red zone. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Baker now from the gun. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or should they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
On second down, Robinson. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of this. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. First and 10, around Robinson. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Penix working from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. new set of downs for him from the 31. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you could create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long, Mayfield. Fits it through the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Get 22 out of that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
180!
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
180!
Now here's Mayfield. It's his running back. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
180! Stop!
Baker now off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
29-yard line. 20! Scott!
From the gun, Mayfield. Forced out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Mayfield now from the gun. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Works it down to the edge of the red zone. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively. 3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Irvin here from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. There's another for Irvin. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On second and 10, it's Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Penix now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Drake London. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Jake Bailey on the punt. Pulled in at the 20. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Good. 180.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
180. Kings.
Throwing again on second and 10. Mayfield. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he brings it back for the pick six and the Atlanta touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A pickup of 17. And the Bucs have the first. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
20.
The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they could take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Looking inside the red zone. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. What's up?
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Getting out to his left. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
This is Irving on 2nd. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set. 180. What's up?
Once again, Irving. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half with this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
180.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucks have the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Set. What's up?
First down. Here's Baker. Completed to his running back. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
14-yard line.
180. What's that?
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Has some room to work. Makes the catch. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
They go play action on first down. Buying some time right. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers throw the lead coming out of halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Wings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Gets them those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, it's Penix. Buys time, rolling right. Into a crowd is intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
That's good. We're on first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. Short pass brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Bravo 80s.
Penix working from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. New set of downs from the 37.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast. From the shotgun, Penix. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Falcons.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picks up about 4 on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ready.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 19. 60 each.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget it. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Look at Buffalo 18.
Here's Penix to throw. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Drake London with the touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Falcons 21. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. It's a big strike downfield to Njoku. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
180! What's up?
Running left, this is Irving. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set. What's up?
Receiver gets it on the handoff. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
180! Start!
3rd and long for him here. Headed out right. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Makes a cut to the right sideline. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
Falcons 28. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. 180! What's up?
We give to Irving to start his drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Six. 180! What's up?
Right back to Irving now. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.